Here's a look at your daily market report on this Tuesday, the 13th day of May. Take a look at our tracking measures. The Missouri Stocker formula based roughly on a 550-pound steer through the auction barn in the state of Missouri. 394.19. That was 501 higher than Monday. Once again, setting an all-time new record high. The CME Feeder Cattle Index based on an 800-pound steer up through the 12-state feeding region on Monday afternoon, 301.03. Taking a look at what we're expecting around the auction barns today. West Plains, Ozarks Regional Stockyards, they're expecting to have about 1,500 head. Kingsville, they're expecting about 2,700 head today. Lawley Brothers Livestock Market in Macon, about 1,500. And F&T Livestock Market in Palmyra, about 1,000 head. Several special replacement cow sales coming up this weekend. Lots of opportunity to buy a few cows to take home and put on some of that green grass that's growing so fast. On Friday evening, Ozarks Regional Stockyards in West Plains at 5 o'clock. They're having a special cow sale there. They have over 500 head, all first time leaving their farm, all the same iron. They'll be offered along with several other cattle. They're also expecting to have a big yearling sale next week. Springfield Livestock Marketing Center, they'll have a special replacement cow sale on Saturday evening at 4 o'clock. They've got 600 head listed there. Kingsville Livestock Auction, they've got a special cow sale on Saturday, 5 o'clock. About 700 head on the early listings there. And then the third of the spring Show Me Select heifer sales will take place at Joplin Regional Stockyards on Friday evening at 7 o'clock. Taking a look at what happened at the auction barns around the state on Monday. Tina Livestock Auction. They ended up with 1,530 head. Calves under 550 pounds stayed at 10 higher. Those over 550 pounds sold steady. Callaway Livestock Center, they had 4,340 head. Feeder steers and heifers there sold anywhere from steady to as much as $25 higher, with the biggest gains, of course, noted on the lighter weight steer and heifer calves. Joplin Regional Stockyards on Monday, they sold 9,196 head. Steers under 6 1/4, 10 to 25 higher. Heavier weights, 3 to 15 higher. Heifers under 6 1/4, 4 to 5 higher. Heavier weights there were mixed, 4 lower to 5 higher. The feeder steers, medium and large ones, 4 to 500 pounds, 425 to 490. Some fancy up to $500. 5 to 6 weights at 375 to 450. 6 to 7 weights at 331 to 405. 7 to 8 weight steers at 300 to 335. 8 to 9 weights at 285 to 306. 900 to 1,000 pound steers at 268.50 to 287. The feeder heifers, 400 to 500 pounds at 370 to 445. 5 to 6 weights at 321 to 385. 6 to 7 weights at 300 to 330. 7 to 8 weights at 272 to 317. 8 to 9 weight heifers at 253.5 to 276.50. Box beef cutout values, choice up $1.43 at $349.57. Select at $333.88. That's down $1.35. Those values based on 84 loads of cuts, trimmings, and grinds. The choice select spread at $15.69. Negotiated feedlot trades so far for the week, just a few over 500 head. Not really enough in any single region to really test the market so far this week. 83,514 head last week. Weighted average price on the live sales, $224.03. That's up $335. Dress sales at $356.01. That's up $627. Taking a look at the midday futures markets. Live cattle, June, 216.60, down 22. August, 211.80, up 20. October, 208.60, up 15. Feeder cattle, May, 27 lower, 302.82. August down 25 at 306.12. September, 305.15, up a nickel. Lean hogs for May, $91 even, up 27. June at $99.35, up 105. And July, $103.15, up 67. On the Board of Trade, corn contracts, May, 433.5, down 6 3/4. July at 440 1/4, down 7 3/4. September at 428 3/4, down 4. Soybeans, no trade this morning on the May. It's expiring tomorrow, I guess. July, 2 cents higher, 10.73 1/4. August, 10.70 3/4, up 2.5. Wheat contracts, same story there on the May. That contract will be going off tomorrow, so no trades there, no volume really left on that contract. July's up 2 3/4, 5.18. September at 5.32, up 2 1/4. Soybean meal for July, $293.50 a ton, down $4.60. Soybean oil, July at $51.49, up $1.57. With the Missouri Department of Agriculture, that's your farm news. This is Tony Hancock.